Hello, you all, diving right in. I'm Michelle Hope Walker, and talking about Suge Knight. Talking about Suge Knight. First of all, I want to say that I am motivated by Suge Knight. I'm encouraged by Suge Knight and watching him go through this just whole court procedure case. I mean, he hasn't even been in trial yet. I mean, it's amazing on how they can keep people even before a trial, and then also have the bail so high. It's challenging to get out, and not only do they have Suge Knight's bail so high, but then they also have these monitors set in place on watching who is paying the money and questioning where the money is coming from on in relation to whoever does bail Suge Knight out. So, they put all kind of little hurdles and challenges in the way. The court case, the hearings, you know, it's ridiculous. You sit there and you're like, they can really do this. I mean, and when I say it's because they be so negative and just doing stuff, because we hear about it, and even on the walls it talked about justice, and you just see no justice in these courts. You're like, where is the justice? Because it's not in this courtroom here. Here's the justice. And let me date this video, so I like to date videos. So today is Thursday, and it is July 6, 2017. So today is Thursday, it's July 6, 2017. Suge has done a lot to help a lot of people. And I want to encourage you all, that that Suge Knight has done some things to help you, motivate you, speak out. Do not be afraid to speak out in support of Suge Knight. These people that talk all this negative talk, they get me. Because I'm really like, really? But I'm looking at what you're doing to people. And I'm just really like, interesting on how you can just, riff, or whatever word they would use to say to describe how someone's talking negative about someone else. So I will hear people, try to put Suge Knight down and say, oh, he did this, he did, but then you looking at them and what they doing to people, and what they're saying about people, and how people just be dying around them and killing people and all kind of stuff they doing, and you be like, and you putting Suge Knight down? Really? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all, especially in the entertainment industry. We see it all the time. And I just be like, then I be thinking about, you got your formula and how you running your business and doing what you doing actually from what Suge Knight did with Death Row Records and standing up on country. You know what? Suge Knight also helped, even when you look at a cultural thing, helped where rap artists, and particularly blacks, help to push that they get better contracts. Because actually, especially early on with rap, a lot of times they weren't paying rappers a lot of money, giving them bad contracts, bad deals. And then Suge Knight started raising, the issue of that. And then, actually when it seemed like it was a season of time to compete with Suge Knight, then they tried to start actually treating the artists better. So, a lot of times, God will use people to help call things out, Now, the people may not want to work with the person who's, saying, hey, this is wrong, but what they'll do is then they'll go and then start making better deals and improving the situations they know they're wrong anyway, giving people bad contracts, bad deals. So they never really wanted to concede, in a sense, to what Suge Knight was saying, or hinder or surrender to the right things that Suge Knight was saying, or agree that what he was saying was right. But at the same time, you notice some contracts started changing, and they start giving blacks, especially black hip-hop rap artists, more better contracts and deals, because Suge Knight was calling them out on them bad contracts and deals. And he was publicly calling them out. He was not afraid. And that's why a lot of the executives and everything were so afraid of Suge Knight, not because they were physically afraid of Suge Knight. No, they know that Suge is smart. Even now they know Suge is still smart through everything they tried to take him through, kill him off, starve him, everything else they're trying to do in that jail to him, but he is still in his right mind, still smart, knowing what's what. Matter of fact, in court today he spoke, and I mean, I'm just so encouraged by that, because he knows to get his narrative out, he needs to speak. He knows he knows what he wants to get out, and that goes back to where you all have heard me talking about on Kanye is suing Jay-Z, and just reminding people, advocate for yourself. I don't care who these people is. I don't care how much money they have. I don't care how much quote unquote fame they have. If they doing you wrong or they doing somebody else wrong and you see an injustice in it, do not be afraid to speak up. Sue. If it's to you, then you have the area and arena where you can sue the person. If they stole your song or didn't pay you the money they should be paying. And then you all read these contracts. I know, for some of the up and coming artists or new artists that when they get in there, they just be happy. You get their name spread all over. And of course, the people going, the executives going to talk to you, make it seem like, oh, everything is good. Until when everything's not so good, then all of a sudden you ain't getting your money. Yeah, and they, they start telling you, well, did you read your contract? Because in your contract, we said, you be like, because you just trust, since they were smiling and they were just, cheering you on to get you to sign that contract. You just trusted that the contract was good. Then you come to find out later, when stuff is sealing, that the contract was not as good as you thought the contract was. Well, these are things that Suge Knight was calling executives out on. That's why they were afraid of Suge Knight. That's the fear. This fear that they try to, this physical fear and all this thing. I mean, then we have to watch that. Why I tell people, then that ties into just the bigger picture as a whole, anyway, of this theory of a man is black and big. Ooh. That's wrong. That's wrong for you to just automatically be afraid of a black man because of his size. That's wrong. That's very wrong. Very, very wrong. Very discriminatory. Very wrong. Suge Knight is smart. But the narrative is they tried to belittle him to make it seem like, he was all these other things, these negative things. But you got to watch that. So I tell you all, think. Why would they do that? You got to remember, the little group, the Illuminati, whatever you want to call name, little group, they want to control everything. And when someone challenges their control, then they go hard. When I say the Illuminati goes hard in a person's life, what I'm talking about is they'll start trying to put out a negative narrative about that person to make people scared to work with them, to try to cut off their money. That was the thing they did with Bill. Bill Cosby had this, quote unquote good image, family image that all races, all people like him, this and that, So, Bill was about to buy NBC. A lot of people don't know that. I think maybe it's coming out more. But Bill Cosby was about to buy NBC. He had the money of his own, if I'm not mistaken, to buy NBC. Meaning he wasn't going to need the Illuminati to sell little group money. See, as long as you're using their money and you owe them and they get a cut in it, pretty much, that group is cool. But now when you decide to do ownership, your own money, you don't need them. You're like, no, I'm good. I don't need your help. That's when that little Illuminati group just go off. When I say go off, they start having negative things happen in your life. They start trying to put out a negative narrative out there about you, negative things to try to get people to not work with you, to get your fans to not like you. I mean, it's just all kind of different things they do. And so that's why the public, you all have to think on your own. No, nobody's perfect. No. And I'm not saying I condone, things that Bill Cosby may have been accused of. I'll say accused because Bill said he didn't do it. He said he did sleep with the women, but he said it was consensual. Now, I don't know. And again, I don't knock the women or accusations if they say something. I don't know. But I do know that this stuff didn't come out till Bill Cosby was about to buy NBC. We do know that much. So isn't that just interesting? So you're talking about years of stuff, the accusations that they had going back years. But you mean that you just going to bring it up? But see, again, that's not trick Illuminati. When you do what they want you to do for a season of time, they cover you. You don't hear about, people can be doing all kind of crazy stuff. You don't hear about it. Because Illuminati, that little group, is covering them, protecting them. But as soon as you don't do what they want you to do, or you are like, I don't want to work with you, they keep coming at you and you keep telling them no, no, no. Because that's in the case of T.I. They were saying, T.I. was like, no, I don't want to work with y'all. No, I don't want to work with you all. And then allegedly they say, and then, with the court case, and it didn't look like they was going to let T.I. get down, but T.I. sort of folded, caved in, like, okay. Not probably willingly caved in, but, what do you do? So we can't really blame these people sometimes when all the stuff is coming at you, because we don't know what we would do. When we are literally looking at our life just going up in smoke, and we know that none of this stuff is true, but these people have so much power and control over brainwashing people that they'll have people thinking things about you that are not true. A lot of times they like to start with calling people crazy, because again, they feel like they can make people think that you're crazy. Then people won't believe what you tell them, so that's one Illuminati key thing. And then, like I said, then they start just going to whatever negative image thing they can try to put out there. They're trying to tear down your image. And that's what I'm saying. People will have to think. And so then whatever narrative you come up with about a person is your narrative. Or maybe information you've researched. Not just what the media has put out there. You gotta remember, there's a lot of media. But the Illuminati pretty much controls all that media. It's a lot of them out there, but it's only a few owners that own all that. And I'm talking about media, I'm talking about TV, I'm talking about online, social media type stuff. I'm talking about a whole bunch of stuff. And the scary thing is you don't really know who the Illuminati is, or who they're working with, or who working with nothing. But again, like I tell y'all, spiritual. So I say stay prayed up and stay connected to God. Because I don't care how big and bad the Illuminati think they are not more powerful than God. God is your protector. God will help keep you. No matter who's trying to tear you down, God will help keep you. It may look like they winning and tearing you down, but no, you stick with God. God will pull back the covers and show what really is going on, and exonerate you. Free you, where people will see the real truth and the positivity about you. So you can't give up. Stand your ground on your morals and your values. Don't be afraid. Don't feel like you got to cave in to this negativity. Because like I said, sometimes it's this narrative out there that you got to do wrong to get right. And I'm like, that is the craziest thought ever. No. You need to do right to get right, It's the Bible. Y'all know I use my Bible. There it is. Anybody talks about God is not mocked. What you sow, you reap. Now, again, none of us are perfect, so I was going to probably read some stuff here and there, all anyway, And it's not about being perfect with God. Like, to me, it's not about being perfect because God loves us no matter what. But it's about striving to do what God has called us to do in our life. Because that's His own. God is just trying to give us the best life possible. That's it. So He's always talking to us, guiding us, through discernment. And God talks to each one of us differently. And I'm not saying an audible voice, but maybe it's like you would maybe feel like it's your conscience, but actually it's God, telling you, Holy Spirit guiding you and, telling you. Now you got to get saved, next God to come into your heart, God, I confess you, please come into my heart, I surrender to you, type thing like that. But God loves us, so God is not the Illuminati. The Illuminati be trying to get you to surrender and get some type of pledge, but no, that's totally different. They're out to destroy you. No, that's not. No, I'm talking about salvation with God, Jesus Christ. And I remember when we say God, we got to say Jesus Christ, because there's a whole lot of gods out there and different things like that people claim. But back to Suge Knight. So again, I just get so motivated by the sense of his strength. I believe, that Suge's going to make it through this. He's strong. He's, and I know he has a relationship with God. He's staying prayed up and he's doing what he needs to do, and continuing to stay in strength. Because it's just, today in court, the DA and the prosecuting them, they just basically, as Suge was talking, got up with little smiles and smirks on their face and left. As if I think they did ask permission from the judge. As if, what Suge had to say was just not important at all, or just dismiss. And, that's scary. Scary in the sense of, because when we talk about, there was an article online, can Suge Knight get a fair trial? Well, now when you have the prosecutors and DA just walking out on him when he's in court talking, I mean, don't get me wrong, I understand the DA and prosecutor are willing to prosecute, but still, that's just a respect thing, to just, but that's the type of stuff they try to do, to try to play with Suge is to try to do things to disrespect him, try to humiliate him, try to belittle him, but he stays strong. And I think, then that's why I'm so encouraged, because Suge Knight knows who he is. Suge knows who he is. He knows regardless of what these people trying to do to him, what they say, how they try to act like they dismiss, he knows who he is. So there's a lot that you can learn from Suge Knight, even in the situation he's in right now. And let's go back and remember why he's in this situation. Because some people allegedly were trying to attack him. He was just trying to get away. Suge didn't have no gun. Suge wasn't trying to shoot nobody. Suge was literally in his car trying to leave. Now, it is alleged that the people trying to attack him had guns, allegedly. And there's theory where people talk about, well, he should turn left and he should turn right. I don't know about you, but if someone's trying to attack me and I'm trying to get away, I don't know if I'm so cognitive of which way I'm turning. I'm just trying to get away from these people so they don't kill me. I don't know, but maybe some of you all are real good just thinkers like that even in the midst of someone attacking you and trying to kill you, you making sure that you're a good driver and you watching all that you do. I don't know. Maybe you are, And then when you see the video itself, you see people just jumping in front of the car while the car is moving. Why are you jumping in front of a moved car? Unless you want to be hit. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm not even going to say that, but the point is that you're trying to stop the person. You're trying, so you see people trying to attack this person. You see this person trying to get away. You're jumping in front of the car. Why? To help the people be able to attack the person driving the car so the person won't drive? It's just a lot of pieces. That's what I say. Even when you watch that video, don't go with the narrative that the news and people try to give you. When I first seen that video, I was like, oh, okay, well, this explains everything. It shows how they were trying to attack Suge. She was just trying to get away. But that Illuminati comes in, pays a little media to give you a whole different version of what the video actually shows. Put the video on silent and you watch it without everything you've read from the media and without just your own perspective and mindset. So I tell you, I don't know people with this and that, what you did. I don't know about all that. I'm not even on all that. I know that he shouldn't be in jail for trying to get away from people that were trying to attack him, who allegedly they had the guns. And then these people aren't in jail. Why not? They actually, from allegedly, and again, I'm learning from my girl Wendy Williams, you say allegedly, Nobody can't be coming back trying to say, you said something. No, I said allegedly. I don't know. I wasn't there. But news, Illuminati News, even have mentioned that allegedly these folks had some guns. But none of them are in jail. Sloan, bless his heart, I give it to Sloan. He did come and tell the truth. In the sense of that he attacked Suge Knight. He was fighting and hitting Suge Knight and really, he don't even know if he might have been the one that kicked the truck into gear. So as I said, we have to think. We can't just believe everything somebody tell us. But yes, I'm like, support Suge Knight. Support him in whatever way that you can. Whatever way God puts on your heart to support him. Because this is not right. And also watch that narrative of where people want to keep talking about how Suge was 20 and 30 and 40 years ago. People change. Haven't you changed in 20, 30, 40 years? I think all of us do. In most cases, all of us change for the better. So even when they try to accuse, because again, even the stuff they accuse Suge Knight, we don't know if Suge did that stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's just, again, accusation. And then we are clearly knowing that Suge Knight has done some historical, key, genius things in the entertainment industry and just overall business and overall. The Illuminati did not like that, so they went after him negatively to attack him. So therefore, you can't really hardly believe none of that stuff that they be trying to accuse Suge of. You don't really know if that stuff is true or not. Because they went through a whole image campaign to try to tear down Suge Knight's image. But I can say, I'm encouraged by his strength. because we're going on 2015, 16, 17, it's hitting on 3 years. It's going towards that way. And, it's sad, it's not right that he's still in jail. It's not right. It's not right that, it's a lot of stuff just not right. If I'm in that courtroom, I just want to cry. Because I just cannot believe the injustice. And then here's the bigger picture that I'm also thinking about, because you all know I'm just for justice for anyone that's being mistreated. You all know me. I don't like to see nobody being mistreated. I don't care who you are. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at, now here is Suge Knight, quote unquote, a celebrity, and they mistreating him this way. Just think about all the other people that are coming through court. And if they black, brown, and poor, or other minority, whatever, women, because a lot of times women get treated more harsh sometimes in the court than men do. Just think about that. If they're treating Suge Knight like this, just think about how the other people, we don't even hear about theirs, because they're not quote unquote celebrities, so we don't always hear about those cases. On how they just automatically consider the person guilty no matter how much the person is telling them, I'm not guilty, I'm not guilty, So and then my thing is, where is the protocol? Who's over these attorneys? And Suge today was talking about, okay, you tell me, who's over these judges? You tell me Judge Cohen, Suge Knight keeps talking to Judge Cohen about, hey, this and that needs to be done. Suge is listening to what Judge Cohen says. He's working with his attorneys to do then he's trying to get his attorneys to do what he needs them to do. So he needs more attorneys, and Suge Knight is telling them that. And it's like, it just falls on deaf ears. It's like each court time, it's like we're doing a whole review on what Suge Knight told them last time. And they smile or, chuckle a little bit like, I hear you, sir, to Suge, and that alone, I have to commend Suge for, because, this is his life. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes the way they just joke in court about, and, and just ha, he, and I'm just like, this is this man's life. But I commend Suge because he keeps speaking up. He keeps speaking up and he keeps speaking up. I think Suge going to be an attorney when he comes out of this. But like I said, give God be the glory, because it's going to be all kind of movie deals. Actually, there's movie deals and shows coming out now while Suge is in court. And then it's going the book, the movie, the everything on just Suge's perspective on how he made it through all of this. Because when you up against a whole organization that control people, judges, police, attorneys, and you trying to stand up against this, it is not easy. But Suge Knight is not afraid. He is not afraid. He stays speaking up. He says he's smart. He knows what to say, when to say, what not to say. He asks for help, and that's why I always tell you, all my audience, I always tell y'all, don't be afraid to ask for help. You need help or something. Don't be getting all on your pride, thinking, well, I don't need help. Yes, you do need help. You better get out there and ask somebody. Like I said, a closed mouth don't get fed. You keep running around acting like you don't need nothing, and you don't need nobody if you want to. Was that also the book, Who Stole My Cheese? I remember one exec job I worked, and they gave us all that book, really, which I said that was pretty much based off the Bible, the lepers. If you read in the Bible in that Kings, 1 Kings, 2 Kings, was it 4:7, about the lepers, when they were sitting there and they were like, okay, either we're going to stay here and die because the food done ran out, stuff done ran out here. So we need to get up and make some next moves, So when Who Stole My Cheese, one mouse stayed there and just tried to, hope that, things will come back to the same. And the other mouse left. Well, the mouse that stayed there died because he never did advocate, try to help, get out and do nothing for himself, So, don't sit there and wallow in your pain and die because you don't want to ask nobody for help, or you too proud to, get help and better what's your situation. So I commend you, because he will tell them, hey, I need this and that. This isn't right. This is what's going on. And I just feel like it's so wrong because it's such a setup. His court date is coming up where the trial is supposed to start in January 2018. And so the whole point of, them just constantly not giving him working with him on helping him to get his attorneys and the other stuff that he's asking that he needs to prepare for his case, to me is all a setup, because time is running out. I mean, it is less than 6 months till his trial. And Suge is still asking for some of the same things he's been asking for since he's been in there. The right to be able to hire attorneys. The right to be able to talk to folks so he can handle his business. Yeah, BET supposed to be doing something. I hope BET talk about the injustice that's going on in Suge's Knight case. Because we need some bold people. We need some people to quit being afraid of Illuminati and stand up and speak. You see the injustice that's going on. And I don't care how bad you want to try to talk about Suge Webb still. What he's going through is not fair and right to nobody. So, again, I'm going to close this out. I don't like to go longer than 30 minutes. But just stay praying for Suge. That's the first thing. Because we know God can move mountains. We know no matter, no weapon formed against us shall prosper in the name of Jesus. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. So that's for you too. If you're going through some stuff or you dealing with some challenges, stay prayed up, stay in God. It's not about you being perfect. Because some people, if I'm not perfect, God ain't going to help me. No, that's not what it's about. God loves us no matter what. The only reason God is trying to call us to do certain things because God knows our future. He knows if we would just listen and do the things he's calling us and leading us to do, it's going to just go so good. He wants us to live our highest, best life. So when we fall short, God is not beating up on us. He loves us still. He's just like, okay, well, next time try to do it like this, And he knows we're not perfect. That's why we need him. And even when we have God in our life, we're not perfect. He already knows this. It's not about perfection. But it's just you making sure you're giving him that honor and praise every day and praying to him and asking him to help you to be the best person that you can be that day and really just going after what he's called and told you to do. Because when you're so caught up in going after what God has called and told you, you don't even got time to sin. You ain't really even got time to get caught up in no mess. You're like, I'm trying to do what God called and told me to do. I don't even have time to get caught up in drama. Okay, so that's a little nugget. But anyway, for Suge, stay prayed up. Because God see everything. God know everything. So also for those people be like, well, you don't even know. Well, whatever. I do know what I've known within these years that I've been involved with. Whatever. You can't tell me I don't know that. I know about this injustice that's happening to Suge Knight. I know that. But it's not even about that. So for even you all, it's like, well, this and that and this. And some of y'all wasn't even there either. But just, word is bond. This happened. You don't know. Were you there? And like I said, key thing, God knows everything. Truth comes out. So we stay prayed up for Suge Knight that God is going to bless and open up doors and exonerate him in this, because he was just, in this particular case, defending himself. He didn't even defend himself. He was just trying to leave. Really, I can't even use that. I mean, he was just trying to leave so he didn't get killed. So he didn't die, basically. He was just trying to leave so they did not kill him. That is his defense, and he was trying to leave. But he didn't, fight anybody back. And even when Sloan was hitting him, he didn't hit him back. He was just trying to leave. So, and so we just stay prayed up, just stay prayed up. And also, let me put this added to it. I am not connected with Suge Knight. I am not connected with anybody in relation to Suge Knight. This is me, Michelle Hope Walker, supporting Suge Knight, because Suge Knight has really did a lot of great things. Matter of fact, a lot of people, like I said, they're making money now because of the pathway that Suge Knight has laid and made. And the great things he's done for single women and mothers. You know how you used to always have the event for single mothers. Who else? What other rapper took single mothers out to Beverly Hills and bought gifts and took their kids? And I don't care. Well, how much stuff I see people do, I still ain't really seen no one do. And it gets even deeper than that. But time running out. So again, Google me, Michelle Hope Walker. You see my Instagram. Really, my Instagram is Michelle Hope Walker Speaks. YouTube is Michelle Hope Walker Speaks. Facebook, Michelle Hope Walker Speaks, period. Listen. So God bless. Stay prayed up. Support Suge Knight. And do what God called, told you to do in your life. So God bless. I'm Michelle Hope Walker.